Alright, so let's continue with the operations we can do on remotes, and for that we will implement the easiest one, which would be to remove the remote from this list. Okay, so if I went here and tried to remove, this is what we will implement now. To do that, we will need the logic on the store, and we will need a mutation to delete. So let's call it delete remote, and it will take the state as mutations do, and then let's pass an ID so we can know which remote we're trying to delete from the list. Great. So let's find in which position of this array is my remote going to be at. And for that, let's implement the following. We're going to find an index. So we need to get a hold of the state.remotes list and find index, in which we'll destructure to only get the ID for each remote, and we need the ID to be the same as the one we are destructuring from. This needs to be wrapped on parentheses. Awesome. So let's now take that index and use it to splice the index from there. So just that one. Alright. And how do we call this? You need to commit this mutation. So, and we will do that from the remote every time we click here on this menu option. So let's add here another method, and we'll call it remove remote on this side, and we'll pass in the current remote's ID. Cool. So okay, let's implement the remove remote method, which will take an ID, and what we want to do here is to commit the delete remote and passing the ID. Okay, let's see if that works. Let's remove alias number 2, and ID is not defined. So what happened here is, oh my bad. So I need to actually get a hold of the underscore ID, which is this over here, because in here I am actually receiving the whole object, right? So I need to decompose like this, or to destructure. Alright, let's give it one more try to that remote. Awesome. So we can remove remotes now, and we can add new ones. And let's save. Cool. We can remove this one, and it will look nice. Awesome. So let's implement something and hide this over here whenever we don't have a list, and display a little message that says, hey, please add your remotes. So we'll do that on a remote list, and this will be displayed only if we have a list of remotes. Otherwise, let's do it in a card. And actually, let's do that after, so we can make use of the else, right? And leave a message here. So if all remotes, that length, awesome. So this will go away when I add a new remote. Cool. And you notice I need to go and click with my button in order to save. But if we wanted to make, for example, the enter key on your keyboard to work with that, we can do the following. We can key up, listen to that event, and call the same method on the view object here. And there's something really cool about view which allows you to listen to particular already available keys. So if that makes sense, this will be enter on your keyboard and it will listen to the key up event, and when that happens we'll call the save method. Alright, let's give it a shot. Enter. Nice, it works.